Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all enjoying the beautiful weather we've been having now that it's finally arrived. Hopefully wherever you are in the world, it's arrived for you as well. I'm in Ontario, Canada, and we actually had like a full week and a half of like beautiful summer-like temperatures, and then we basically just got like 2 more weeks of winter with the snow and all of that, and now we're back up to like 16, 17 degrees Celsius. So we're finally getting that spring-like weather, and it's wonderful. Anyway, so my name is Bella, and I am a zero-based cash budgeter from Ontario, Canada. Today, I will be breaking down my paycheck, figuring out where everything will go. But first, I've done really well in the past 2 weeks of saving money, and therefore I'm excited to announce that I actually have some money to unstuff before we start with the budget. So first and foremost, I think we should start with that. So in my savings binder, or my necessities binder, I've got money left in groceries. Now in groceries, I started out with $150 like usual, and I had coupons that I was able to use, as well as, honestly, I just had all the good deals, I guess, on everything that I was wanting to get. So I was able to save $15 on groceries this round. There was a couple things that I guess I overstocked in last pay or last week, so I didn't have to buy certain things like snap peas. I didn't have to buy Dunkaroos. I didn't have to buy. There's just a couple things that I bought on sale last week that I didn't end up needing to buy again this week. Anyway, next, I saved money and dine out. I budgeted $75 because it was Mother's Day coming up, I thought Mother's Day was last weekend. So I budgeted extra money so that we could all go out for dinner. And it's actually not until next weekend. So I have $15 left of my $75 budget, which is pretty cool. And then in medical, I had $25 in here. I'm down to 10. I did have to replace my son's inhaler, and I had to get one of my own medications as well. So I'm down to $10 in here, but I'm gonna leave that in here because I have another medication that I just put the order in for, and it's actually $11. So at least it's mostly paid for at this point. So I'm gonna leave that in there, and then when I get paid, I'll add to it. So as far as that, I'm gonna move these over. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with all this money, because it's what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, $30. I'll figure that out. I'll figure that out by the end of this video. I haven't honestly really thought about it. I was really excited that I had extra money, but I never really thought about what I was gonna do with it. I'm gonna put it over there for now because I also have some change to go through. Last week, I ended up with like 30-something dollars in change, which was crazy actually. But anyway, I don't have anything near that excitement today. However, so we've got, of course, we got another really cool toonie. Of course, I can't see if you guys can see it. There we go. So it's a Vimy Ridge toonie, and that's going in my collection. I'm pretty sure I have that already, but normal, whoopsie, normal on the back, Vimy Ridge on the front. So I'll add that to my collection, but regardless, I'll still count it. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 25, 50, 75, 5, 6, there's 7, there's 8. Okay, I think that's it for full dollars. So tell me in the comments below, what show are you guys watching right now? I finished One Tree Hill about 2 weeks ago, maybe closer to a month ago, and then I started Smallville because I'm on a bit of a Netflix, what do you call that? I'm not watching Netflix right now because of, you know, the whole thing that was going on. I was worried about my sister getting locked out of her account because admittedly I use her account. So I decided to just boycott. That's it. I'm boycotting them. So I've been watching Amazon Prime a lot, and therefore I'm watching Smallville. I just finished One Tree Hill, and One Tree Hill was amazing. I actually am very surprised that I liked it because I thought it was just one of those dramatic TV, like teen TV shows, and it is, but I loved like that you can't figure out what's going to happen next all the time, whereas like most shows I've kind of got an inkling what's going to happen next at like any given moment. But in Smallville, it's kind of like the same idea as like Supernatural, how kind of something different happens in every episode, and you don't really have to watch every episode to know what's going on, but I'm obsessed with it because I never realized how attractive Tom Welling was. Anyway, so we've got 8, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. There's 9, 25, 30, 40, 55. So we got $9.55. So as per usual, the smaller change will be going into this jar. And this one is for dimes, nickels, and quarters. Ugh. I don't like this lid. But yeah, tell me in the comments below what show you're watching, because I'm on season 5 of Smallville. I believe there's only 8 seasons, so I'm gonna need somewhere to go next. I am thinking of actually, oh my goodness gracious, I am thinking about going back to Supernatural because I haven't finished it. Back when it was still airing, I watched up to season 13 while it, like, as it came out, and then I got tired of waiting for it, so I stopped watching it. Then I tried to rewatch it, and after so long, I just need a break. So I got to like season 7, and then I'm like, all right, I need a break. So I went on to Smallville, and so yeah. Then I'm going to put both of the loonies into this one, and this is going into my collection. So I'll just put that on top. All right, so let's move those over there. All right, you know what I think I'm gonna do? I think what I'll do is I'm gonna put 15 into each of my savings for car and vacation, because those are the ones I'm really working on right now. And as much as I want to stuff my, what do you call that? I want to stuff my, good Lord, what do you call that thing? My 100 envelope challenge. I just feel like there's some more pressing issues at hand first, because I actually just paid for the hotel. So the plane tickets for Alberta are paid for, and the, what do you call that? The hotel is now paid for as well. So for myself, my sister, my niece, my son, it was $1,310 for our plane tickets round trip. And for the hotel, it was $595 for 4 days. So it's got full breakfast included, so it's at least one meal we don't have to pay for. And my sister and I are both currently playing a couple of games on our phones. I'm playing Monopoly Go and some Star Trek game. I'm not a nerd, I promise. But, okay, I am. I am very much a nerd. I have a coin collection. But anyway, we're both trying to get $100 worth of Swag Bucks points so that we can just stock the fridge at the hotel, and we won't have to buy meals for every, we don't have to buy out for every meal. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, now for the real purpose of this video, even though that was the fun part, I think. But anyway, so we're gonna start by doing budget on here, and then I've got some of these that I made up. So today is May 10th. Tomorrow is my payday. I get paid on Thursdays. So today is May 10th, and sorry guys, that's my cat using the scratch post. I received the Trillium Fund today, which is $30 for me. And then tomorrow is May 11th. And from work, I will be making $1,400 $584.87. Therefore, I will be stuffing from my pay $1,580 because that $4.87 is going to stay in my account as a buffer. So if we add the 30 to this, we will be budgeting $1,610. That's how much we're working with. Okay, so I've already looked over at my calendar. I wanted to save some time because I knew I had some money. I do have a cheat sheet over here as well, so I know that as far as bills, I have obviously my normal rent, which is $150. I have my son's after school program, which for some reason, and I don't truly know why, it's $230 this round. My tax-free savings account is $100. That comes out automatically every other Monday. My babysitter, I only owe her for 9 days plus just driving my son to school because my mom was sick last week, so she got up with him and everything. And when the babysitter just drives him to school, I only pay her $5. So in total, it ended up being $140. Then I'm going to put on my credit card because I did just pay for the hotel, so I'm going to put $300 on my credit card. I owe my sister $30. That's normal for our floating 30 deal. Plus, I try to prepare for bank fees, and normally that's around 10-ish bucks. Also, my life insurance does come out next week, but I'm going to take that money out of the child tax benefit because that's just what makes more sense for me financially right now. So if we add this together, we've got 23, 38, 48, 62, 92, 95, 96. So that's 960, which leaves us with 1610 minus 960, which leaves us with 650. All right, so we got 650 to be divided between our essentials and our savings. Okay, so groceries. We have $150 as per usual. I also do have $40 worth of PC points, which can be used at Shoppers Drug Mart, Zehrs, No Frills, which is where I primarily do my shopping, is No Frills. So if ever I do end up in a tough spot, I do have $40 that I can use toward free groceries. Gas, $150. Pets. What do I need this time? I think I'm only in charge of dog food. But my son's beta just died, and I told him I'd get him a new one. So I'm going to budget $50 for pets. So that'll be $40 for food and $10 for a new fish. Next we have dine out. And I'm just going to budget $50 because I've discussed it with my sister and my mom, and neither of them want to do anything for Mother's Day. So I'm just going to budget for $50 and maybe just take my son. We'll see. I don't know. I might just, do my normal, let's go to A&W thing. Anyway, so dine out, we've got $50. Personal, I have not budgeted for personal in a little bit. It's been a hot minute. I'm going to I'm going to do some personal in there, but I'm also going to add for kiddo, and he's going to get the same amount. Those hockey cards, he has got an obsession, I'm telling you, with Tim Hortons hockey cards. Then medical, because like I said, I do have another medication that's going to be ready to pick up at some point this week. So that's like 11, I think. Might be 13. I can't remember. Either way, so we've got 300 plus 100, because there's two 50s, plus 60 equals, that's 460. 460 minus 650, it's 190, yeah, equals 190. All right, so what are we gonna do here? The four main ones I'm trying to save up for are vacay, car, vet, and emergency. I do plan on taking all my pets to the vet this week, or not this week, sorry. I do plan on making appointments this week for all my pets to get their vaccines. But I'm thinking that the appointment won't be till July, so I'm hoping I can save up enough for them all to get done at once. That's kind of my plan now, instead of doing 2 at a time, because then I'd have to miss time from work. So I think what I'm gonna do, so 190. So what if I do 75, 75, that's 150, 60, 70, 89, and then 20 and 20. Yeah, let's do that. 75, 75, that's 150, 60, 70, 80, 90. So 20, I forgot what I said. 20. So that should be 190. And therefore, we've budgeted every dollar, and therefore we're left with $0. All right, now I'm just going to really quickly transfer this into my book. Sorry, I just thought of Hocus Pocus. All right, so income. So we've got Trillium and work. Trillium is $30. Work is 1580, which puts us at 1610. I don't know what it is with me in these commas, but I don't like seeing thousands without commas. All right, my online expenses. We've got rent, 150. After school program is 230. Tax-free savings account. Oh, one thing I'll also mention is I signed my son up for swimming lessons, and for some reason they automatically took the payment off my credit card. So that's a kind of a thing that I'm gonna have to pay off now. I was looking at I was expecting it to come out of my bank account, but when I looked at my credit card, it had come off on my credit card. So I didn't expect that. Anyway, babysitter. That's 140. Credit, 300. Sister, I actually haven't even confirmed with my sister yet if she wants the money or if she wants me to add it to her envelope, but I'll do that later. And then we'll do down here, total. First, I'm gonna make sure I got everything, because last time I didn't. Rent, after school, tax-free savings, babysitter, credit, sister fees. Okay, so that is 960. Okay, essentials. So we've got groceries, gas, pets, dine out. Oh, once again, I didn't make enough. Oh well, personal, medical, and kiddo. go. We got 150, 150, 50, 50, 20, 20, 20. And in total, that came to 460. Then we've got savings or sinking funds. So we got vacay, car, vet, and emergency. So we added 75, not sure. We added 75, not sure. Added 20, not sure. And added 20, and I'm not sure. Okay, so that was total 190. So we'll add that down here, 190. So just to confirm, we'll do 960 plus 460 plus 190, $1,610. All right, so now that we're done budget, if you join me tomorrow or Saturday at the very latest, I will have my cash stuffing video up. I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to tell me in the comments below what show you're watching. And thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys either Thursday, Friday, or Saturday.